you're so handsome. Show everyone how handsome you are.
Dink, dink,
Wow,
dink, dink.
so handsome.
Welcome back to the Jenna Julien
Wow,
Podcast.
Marvel, what an intro.
Featuring one dog on the table and 3 on the floor.
Yeah, but this one really wants to get up here.
Doesn't matter. He's not getting up. It's
don't know.
It's 2020. Okay, we're laying down the law this year. No Kermit on the table.
I'm not gonna abide by
No, that's what we decided. Remember, we talked about.
Oh,
it.
we did?
Yeah.
No, I don't recall. Why? What?
No, I'm just feeling your material
Is this a Seinfeld episode? Why are you just touching my shirt?
because it's MeUndies. It's 3 times softer than cotton, and this is the new robe that you can get from MeUndies. Speaking of MeUndies, guys, when you go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien, get 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee with the softest underwear, robes, bralettes, onesies, socks that you can get. Check them out right now and use the link down below or the one I just read to get a nice little discount. And guys, use Postmates, okay? Get all your favorite restaurants delivered right to your front door. And right now, 24 hours a day, okay? And if you work nights, if you work days, whatever it is, there's going to be something on Postmates for you. So go to postmates.com or download the app. Use code Jenna Julien. Get $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. Check it out. We use it all the time. It is a great app. It literally gets your favorite food delivered to your house or your work or wherever you are. So check it out.
We Postmated a lot during our break.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did.
Speaking of break, welcome back.
No, you welcome back.
No, you welcome
No,
back.
you welcome back.
No, you welcome back.
As you can see, I changed a whole lot since you last saw me.
Transformed.
I transformed, I would say,
Yeah.
over these 2 weeks.
What was that transformation like?
So I put on a pair of pajamas, and then I sat in them for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, so I changed my clothes a little bit.
Well, who cares if you didn't?
But I'm saying I shut my brain off.
And your brain's now on again.
I turned my brain back on.
Did you have any software updates or?
No, there was nothing available.
There was no over the air.
Nothing available to update.
Would you boot back up right away, or was it a long startup process?
It was a long startup process. Okay. To be honest, I'm exactly the same.
Okay.
New year, same exact me.
Well, you did watch a good amount of Ancient Aliens.
Yes, I did. Can I tell you something I did over the break while watching Ancient?
Yeah, I want to hear.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm just an embarrassing person.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, I don't think you are. So you're not.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Isn't that how it works? If
Absolutely not.
If your person is like, hey, you're not embarrassing, then you're not embarrassing.
That's
it's like,
so not true.
Who else do you care about?
That's so not true. As a matter of fact, like every time that we like drink or have friends over, the next morning I wake up and I'm like, Julian, am I embarrassing? Because I just have like beer fear where I wake up the next day and I'm just
Is that a name for it? Beer fear? Is that what it's called?
It's whatever you want to call it, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm always like, Julian, am I embarrassing? And he's like, no, babe, you're fine.
No, babe, you're fine.
Yes, just because you say no, babe, you're fine doesn't mean that I'm not embarrassing.
We're getting off track here, but also those are 2 very different examples.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm embarrassing.
You're not embarrassed.
Anyways, I was watching Ancient Aliens, and about 3 a.m, I went and bought myself some Moldavite. Kerm, it's 2020.
Kermit, it's 2020. Quit your crying.
All right, come here.
Guys, we have an Italian Greyhound we're giving away. All it does is cry.
No.
Leave in the comments if you want it.
Julian, no. My baby.
I feed him. I walk him. I do everything a dog could ever want, and he just cries incessantly.
I got a little piece of Moldavite, which you can see here, because let me.
What is that thing next to it? That looks dangerous.
No, it's not. I didn't have a chain. I thought I had like a chain sitting around because I just bought the pendant.
It's one of your old necklaces.
So I threw it on an old necklace with like a thing on it.
Tell us what Moldavite is.
I will. I'm gonna look.
Can I guess what it is? Can I guess what it is?
I told you.
Kryptonite from Moldova.
Julie.
What? That's my guess.
Okay, Moldavite. I'll read you from Wikipedia.
Okay.
Moldavite is a forest green, olive green, or bluish green vitreous silica projectile rock formed by a meteorite impact probably in southern Germany that occurred 15 million years ago. It is a type of tektite.
Okay.
But basically, it's only found in like one part of the world, I think, or maybe two. And it happened from what people believe is to be a meteor impact that melted this part of the rock of that part of the world. And it turned this like awesome, cool, see-through green color. It's like Libyan desert sand glass. It's the same concept. Some type of meteor or something hot enough to ignite and melt the sand into these glass-like objects are just like all over where you can find them on the ground. And it's super cool.
So you're watching Ancient Aliens.
King Tutankhamun was buried with a big pendant that was made of that desert sand glass. No, not Moldavite.
Not Moldavite.
Yeah.
So when did they mention Moldavite at all? Did they? Or did you look it up after?
No, in one of the episodes, and they were like, I don't even really want to say what the episode is about because I feel like it's funny and embarrassing, but like they were like, is it possible that the Holy Grail was made entirely of Moldavite? And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I like the idea of a tektite only being formed in one part of the world and that you can buy little pieces of it for jewelry or for whatever you want. And then
it's cool.
And then,
Yep.
and then,
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
I started looking at little pieces of it that were also sold with Herkimer diamonds, which is actually a type of really hard quartz that is found in upstate New York, which I knew was the thing. But I thought Herkimer diamonds were found lots of places because I grew up in upstate New York. So you see them like in jewelry. They're super pretty. It's just like it looks like a little diamond without all the fiery quality.
Okay.
You know, it's just clear, like maybe a cubic zirconia with less of that fiery quality because damn girl, those look really good for fake diamonds. You know what I'm saying? But apparently Herkimer diamonds, because they're so clear and powerful and stabilizing energy, that people use Moldavite as like for crystal healing, as a way of transformation. Apparently they're very powerful. As you can see, I've already transformed
You're
into
like a new
the
person.
exact same person that I was.
Well, you're a new person. You know, completely transformed.
So
I honestly, when I came into the podcast room, I was like, wait a minute, who is that?
So then I started looking at Moldavite jewelry pieces with Herkimer diamonds as a way to stabilize the transformative energy of the Moldavite.
Wow.
And then I was like, I should look up some other gemstones and see what they mean. And your girl fell down a crystal hole. And now I understand how they're like plants. Like once you learn about one and a little bit about something else, then you're like, what's this one do? Wow, what's that one about?
Is this going to be your new hobby?
No, I stopped myself.
Okay.
Because I was like, you know what I don't
The new software update gave you some good restraint. I'm proud of you.
You know what I don't want is to spend a bunch of money on beautiful things, gemstones. But I don't, let's just buy this one little piece of Moldavite and see how it makes me feel.
Yeah, that's not going to be the only one you buy.
No,
100%. They're getting more.
I said I'm not that interested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I fell down the hole of like looking into it because I'm curious, but I'm not interested in it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, okay.
No, because you're being rude.
I'm not being rude. I'm listening.
Rude.
I'm just saying we'll see. You say you'll get one. I say you'll maybe get a couple more. That's it.
No, but I feel like I was into it like when I was a kid, like, you know, your birthstone and that kind of stuff. And then little gemstones, like a little opal here, a little moonstone. And you're like, that's so pretty. I like gemstones because I like the way that they look. I'm not super invested in
I get that.
all of the rest of the qualities.
I get that.
And
but I
also think that some of them are a little too expensive for me to be like, this is a hobby. No, bitch, you buy in jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think they're... Look at Kermit's tongue right now.
Gross.
Oh my God. No, I definitely think it's interesting for a lot of different reasons. Well, that sort of thing could be interesting to a person. So I'm not slamming it at all. I think it's cool.
All I'm saying is I could have gone down a really, really crazy rabbit hole because there's lots of cool stuff out there.
You could have turned into Hank.
I got a little piece of Moldavite because it's a formed from a meteor 14, 15 million years ago. And I think that's so cool.
That is cool. Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can.
Thanks.
It has like these really cool patterns in it. It's like the pictures of the ones that are like big and crazy are just, I think they're beautiful. So.
Well, congrats on your new acquiring of Moldavite. That's very exciting.
I just feel like you're judging me.
No, I'm congratulating you. This is about congratulating and reinforcing our 2-week relaxation and whatever we accomplished or didn't accomplish from it. So I'm saying congrats on acquiring your new Moldavite. I didn't acquire anything.
Like, look at that. Isn't that cool?
Is that the same stone?
That's Moldavite, yeah.
They cut it. They cut.
No, they didn't cut it. That's how it forms. Sometimes it forms like they call it like a hedgehog pattern.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Isn't it?
It is cool.
That's what I think.
I didn't acquire anything during my break. Yeah, they can't see it, so.
I'm showing you. They can look up pictures of Moldavite. It just looks like poop, kind of, you know? But like I'm down.
What do you mean?
It's just like...
It's a green stone. It looks nothing like poop.
It was my mom's birthday. That was cute.
It was your mom's birthday. We didn't get to see her for her birthday.
Happy birthday, little Web.
Happy belated birthday to the Webby machine. If you guys feel like tweeting her happy birthday, because she's wonderful.
Mom, if you want a piece of Moldavite, just let me know. I got to shop on it.
I think she's all good with Moldavite.
You just let me know.
I think she. It's funny. We were talking the other day, and she brought it up. She was like, "Yeah, no, I'm all good with Moldavite. By the way, I don't need any more Moldavite." Yeah, we actually spent Christmas as our family, like us, and it was really nice. Usually each year, we're either driving up to see your family up north, or I'm seeing my family down here, or something's happening with family. And this year, it really felt like we were able to kind of like be our own family. And we had Bunny, and we spent Christmas and New Year's at home. And it was really nice. It was like it was very on theme with our turn off for the holidays and relax. We got the house all festive, and we made some really fun food.
It was really fun.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as the break now closes, I know we don't want it to.
No.
But do you have any thoughts about, I don't know, 2020? Like, I'm excited, or I don't know. I'm excited to go back to work and to like get back out of the house a little bit and to spread my wings a little bit. I had my hibernation.
Stop laughing.
I'm smiling. I'm trying to be charming. I had my hibernation.
I could hibernate until it's springtime.
Okay, so okay, that's fine. I can run out and get some. I can get us our food and go out into the world. And,
yeah, no, I could hibernate until springtime.
That's fine. That's fine. MeUndies should market one of their like onesies as a hibernation onesie.
Yeah, I'd be down.
MeUndies, take this idea. Okay, this one's on the house. It's a onesie, but it's super thick, right? And you can market it as it's thicker than a bear's fur, but don't actually make it thicker than a bear's fur, because who the hell's going to even know?
Julian, what?
And then there's pockets everywhere for food. Some of them are refrigerated pockets, some of them are pantry pockets, and there's a hood that goes completely over not only your head, but it wraps your whole body. It like turns you into a big ball of onesie.
Mm-hmm. With all your food in it?
Yeah, and there's ventilation holes. It's very scientific. Again, you're welcome. You can have that idea for free. Just if you make them, send me one, and one for Jenna too, and one for good measure.
It's so gross having like sleeping with all your food all over.
And it has auto washing fabric, so the micromodal is not only 3 times softer than cotton, but it's 3 times cleaner than cotton at all times, because it has a built-in microbes.
I think you're thinking of microbial, Julian.
Microbials.
That's not the same thing.
It is.
Just because it has the word micro in it.
Microbial fabric.
No.
A guy named Mike invents it, actually.
This is not Shark Tank.
I'm getting carried away. Like I would be in my hibernation period in my MeUndies hibernation onesie. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good break too. I mean, we really didn't do much, which was nice, and it's what we planned on. You know, we like chilled at the house. We actually saw some friends, which is cool. We got to hang out with Lexi, and we went out to West Hollywood for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And drank on New Year's.
I just feel like as much as I could do nothing forever, because that's my favorite thing to do, I have a little bit of the going back to the world blues, you know? But
For sure.
it's definitely better for me than to do nothing for forever, you know?
I would agree, yeah. I mean, I would totally agree. And I think that I think that's a feeling that a lot of people can probably identify with.
Yeah.
Which is like you have a really fun break or weekend or whatever it is, and come Sunday, you're like, damn, I'm sad. I have to go back to whatever, school, work. But once you get back into it and you start, you know, moving back into your routine and you know, things are moving, it feels good, you know, and it feels like you're doing stuff.
I'm also just like, when I'm on my little break here,
Yeah.
I'm just like the worst version of myself. The laziest, like calories don't count. Like I don't got to do anything I don't want to do. I'm just like I'm a blob.
You're a little sloth.
I'm a little sloth.
I don't think that's the worst version of you though.
I feel like whenever I do that, whenever I'm on like my little nothing break, I'm just indulging in all of the worst parts of me, which are like, I'm going to sleep in, stay up late, eat bad food. Like, I just think it's so fun. But I'm like, bitch, if you did this forever, you suck.
I think we're similar in that way because something about our past and something about, you know, our early 20s and when we worked a lot of jobs and we weren't really comfortable and we had to do a lot of shit, it sort of like ingrained in our minds that like the moment we're able to not do this, we're going to really fucking take advantage of that. And I think I have that too, you know? And so when I
then
indulge,
you just start to feel really bad about
yeah,
yourself.
then you get like way overindulgent. You're like, okay, let's calibrate here. But
Balance.
It's all about balance.
Right, but leading up to the break, your life is not balanced in that you need a break. So then you take the break. And
Yeah,
now
you're
gotta-
overworked.
Yeah, now you're going to go back.
Yeah, exactly. Life is all about balance, except we're not balanced at all. So take that advice from us, two people who are completely unbalanced. We overwork ourselves to the point of exhaustion, and then we do nothing for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I would say my life is unbalanced because I spend the majority of my time and day just doing nothing but cooing at small animals. So
And big animals.
take whatever I say with a grain of salt.
A grain of Himalayan sea salt.
No, grain of Moldavite.
Take it with a grain of Moldavite. Jenna, 2020.
It's going to transform me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the cool thing about crystals is that you don't have to do any work. It works for you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to get why you like these things now.
That was a joke.
That was good.
That was a joke.
Nice. You know what's not a joke?
What?
Getting your favorite restaurants delivered to your house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you know what?
Thank you for that, Jordan.
If you guys, okay, if you are still in shut off mode and you need your guilty food, your guilty pleasure food, whatever, Postmates is there for you. But if you guys are now, you know, New Year's, new me, you know, working on your diet and trying to make sure you're eating the right things and you have very specific things that you want to eat and maybe you don't really feel like cooking it all. There's a cool function on Postmates that I actually have been using where you can search not restaurants, but food. You can search the menus, the whole entire menu database on Postmates. So you search and then you click menu or food, not restaurants, and you can search
Strawberries.
steamed vegetables, strawberries, whatever it is, tofu, whatever your thing is, okay? Fruit shake, chocolate. I don't know what you're trying to eat, but it makes it so you can order things like a la carte, which makes, you know, if you're meal prepping, if you're cooking something, you don't want to like deal with the vegetables part of it. You just look up some steamed vegetables and you're like, oh, I'll just get that delivered. And Postmates can serve a lot of different purposes for you. So I've been doing that. I think it's super helpful. And I just wanted to let you guys know that Postmates is great. And even when you're not being naughty with your food, you can use Postmates to your advantage.
Naughty.
And they also have salads. I don't know. Salads are cool too, if you like that kind of thing. Guys, if you go to the App Store, download the Postmates app, use code Jenna Julien, you get $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days of using the app. And then you have an app that delivers food to your house after that period ends. So it's like a win-win-win. And when you're hungry, you get fed. So check it out. Also, guys, get yourself some MeUndies. Right now, it's it's a cooler time of year and you might want a nice cozy onesie or a pair of underwear or a bralette or this beautiful robe, 3 times softer than cotton. Their underwear is unparalleled. Literally the best underwear I've ever put on my bottom. My underwear drawer is blessed to be full with MeUndies, and they have all new designs all the time. They have very plain basic colors if that's your thing, or they have really loud designs that are very exciting if that's your thing. They also make for great gifts. I know Valentine's Day is just now around the corner, so just saying, could be a good little Valentine's Day gift for that special someone. You can get matching underwear. It's pretty great. They have actually a program for that where you can get matching pairs in 2 different styles for you and yours. Anyway, go to MeUndies.com/Jenna Julien for 15% off your first pair and free shipping. You will not regret it. Great underwear. Great product. The end.
Can I tell them what we did on Christmas Day?
Yeah, what do we do?
We ate latkes and Chinese food that Julie made.
Oh, yeah.
And we watched an entire season of Survivor.
Oh, my God. We watched Survivor. We had a Jewish Christmas, and we watched all of Survivor.
It was so fun.
What? Island of the Idols was the name of the season we watched. Very good season. And I had a lot of fun. I missed Survivor. It had been a long time since we watched. And we binged a whole season in one day.
Right?
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah. That was a good Christmas. Can we go back?
Yeah. I had such a good time.
It was really fun. We made the latkes recipe that I made on my channel.
With cheese in it.
With cheese in it. And then we made orange chicken, right? Mm-hmm. Orange chicken. Chinese food and
I
potato
still don't know
pancakes.
how you make that, but it is so good. Because you make it with tofu.
Yeah, but that's not the hard part. It's getting the sauce right. That's the hard part.
How do you make the sauce?
Fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah, but what else?
A lot of different ingredients. Like you need like vinegar. You need oranges. I forget. I don't know.
You need vinegar and oranges and tofu?
Yeah, but like...
Oh, my God.
Don't put those 3 together.
That's so acidic.
Oh, you need a lot of sugar.
Oh, yeah. No, that sounds about
right.
right.
You need a lot of sugar. I don't know. There's a recipe somewhere, but it was really good. It was good food.
Don't touch him.
Why can't I touch him?
Because he's my guy, and you already offered him up for sale
His tongue
earlier.
is so dry.
For those of you that don't know, also, by the way, when Kermit had his teeth out, he has 3 teeth left. Mm-hmm. I don't think I ever said that.
I don't think you did either.
He only has 3 teeth left, so that's why his tongue now hangs all the way out.
All the way out.
But what's cute is that it hangs out the same side as Marble. They both hang out their tongues to the left.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got 3 left, bud. Yeah.
But don't worry, he's still just as nasty as he was before.
It really does hang all the way out, though.
Yeah.
Like Marble, I feel like does a good job somehow putting it back in and like keeping it moisturized.
Kermit
will let this thing dry out.
He doesn't give a fuck.
And then when he drools, it drips all the way down his tongue, which is already like all the way out. Like, oh, he's just so gross.
Nope, that's disgusting.
It's either like really dry or soaking wet, you know?
God, no, God.
I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. Oh. I'm sorry.
Bunny had her first Christmas, which was really nice. She was very festive and enjoyed it. Went for a lot of walks. She liked the tree. She got used to the tree in about 30 seconds.
Well, we have those lights that you can control, like they're what, LED lights or whatever?
Yeah, they're like Bluetooth controlled
Yeah, it's
lights.
like a string of Bluetooth controlled lights. So right when we put it up, Julian made it do like some fancy flashing Christmas shit.
She didn't like that.
She did not like that.
She was not a fan.
So we found a setting that was just like stagnant lights, and she was fine with that. Mm-hmm. But I thought she was going to be more scared of the tree, but she wasn't.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys were tweeting at us about the fireworks on New Year's Eve. But actually, first of all, she did fine. She doesn't mind fireworks. But about a month and a half into having her, it was the 4th of July. And that was the first time where we were actually really nervous because we knew that there were going to be fireworks. And she did fine. She really doesn't. She doesn't mind the fireworks. It's, it's weird. I think like trash trucks are the bane of her existence. Like she's terrified of trash trucks still. And I think it's a thing where it's the sight of it coupled with the sound of it and the bass of it.
I think if she were to see fireworks, like if we were outside and we took her to fireworks,
It would be Bird Box.
I think that would be the scariest
It
day
would
of
be
her life.
full Bird Box for her.
But when she's like, she really still likes sitting in the game room, and she likes to sit like over in her little corner.
Yeah.
With that door closed and the fact that we live in the valley, so there's not a lot of fireworks here because of fires.
Yeah.
So you might hear them in the distance, but
Yeah.
they're relatively quiet. So
Yeah.
we just haven't really had a firework issue with her.
But I agree. If she ever
if we
saw
were to
one in the
take
sky,
her to see fireworks, forget it.
I think she would lose it. Yeah. I mean, it's so weird how the like things that really spook her or get her attention are just so visual
Yeah.
for the most part. Like the trash truck,
She does not like that.
she doesn't
The
like-
trash truck can ruin her entire day.
it can ruin her day. It sucks because sometimes it'll be coming, around the block. The first thing in the morning, I'll let her out to go to the bathroom, and she'll just run out and then be like, "Nope," and go all the way back inside. Be like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go."
Yeah, but then
go back to
sometimes
bed."
she'll like skip breakfast too. 'Cause
No,
she's
yeah,
so scared.
She still has. I mean, it's gonna be a long time till, and maybe never till she feels like she can't be scared of or isn't scared of normal things. But the trash truck thing, she's getting better. We were on a walk the other day, and there was a trash truck just kind of sitting there picking up a big old dumpster, and she was pulling a little bit and like didn't want to go near it. And so we stood there, and I just kind of like pet her and kept her at ease while we watched it. And we watched it drive all the way down the street, and she just kind of looked at it. And she's brave. Like she's getting more and more confident and brave with things that she was previously like scared to death of.
But yeah, we don't have problems with the fireworks really.
No problems with the fireworks.
She even saw them on and heard them on TV. Like when we had our friends over for New Year's, just like a few people, and we were in the like main room of the house. We were playing beer pong. She didn't try and chase any of the ping pong balls.
Yep.
Mind you, we're adults, so we play beer pong like you fill the cups up with water and everyone just at their own leisure
Drinks your own drink.
sips their own drink. It's just for the fun of playing it without all of the
Disgustingness of drinking out of those cups.
oof. So, like your birthday last year, or she wasn't. We didn't have her yet.
No, not for my birthday last year. No.
But that was the last time we had like, I guess people here. But like anyone in the house, usually she'll like hang out for a little bit. She's really curious, and then she'll go in the game room and have some quiet.
Yeah.
But she sat on the couch, and we had like the New Year's Eve stuff on TV, and we're listening to music, and she sat on the couch and just watched everything and didn't try to steal the beer pong balls.
With so much stimuli. Like
Yeah, people talking.
There's the noise.
Ball bouncing.
Well, there's the noise of the New Year's Eve celebration, which is obviously obnoxious. I don't even know why we watched that.
Music.
It's music, and then there's the fireworks on TV, and then there's the ball bouncing around and us throwing the ball around, that not bothering her. She was sleeping on the couch. Mm-hmm. She was watching it and then sleeping
Because she just wanted to be part of the fun.
Yeah, we had 3 people over plus us. So we had a total of 5 people, and yeah, I mean, she's like that kind of thing is 6 months ago would have never happened. So
No, she wouldn't even be in the living room.
no.
Now she's on season 6 of Seinfeld?
She's on season 6 of Seinfeld. Yeah. She just got past the midway point of season 6.
But yeah, I'm really proud of her for that.
Yeah.
But she didn't have to hear any actual fireworks. She just saw them on TV, and even that she was okay with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say some dogs like actually watch TV. I wouldn't say she's like actually watching it. I think she's trying to figure out if some scenes or some things on the TV are cool, and then when she decides that they're fine, then she'll lay down. I think she's really there to just be closer to everybody and have a really comfortable place.
I think for the most part you're right, but I do see her sometimes actually pay attention.
Yeah, no, for sure. But
And it's only in Seinfeld.
There's literally some people that turn their TV on for their dogs because their dog wants to watch it.
Like Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah, our trainer has Dogo Argentino,
Yeah.
and he turns on the TV for him, and he just sits there. He'll record him, and he's just like,
He looks like a person.
yeah, he does. He looks like a person.
Like a human being.
No, Buddy, I think the humor of Seinfeld really resonates with her. I think the pacing and the tone and the humor and the style of it, she appreciates. So every once in a while, she'll just kind of look up and be like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty funny."
She'll go, ha.
Ha.
And then lay her head back down.
Wasn't that funny, Julian? And then she'll lay back and I'm like, the fuck? No. And she also knows, I mean, we haven't been up in this room in 2 weeks. And just now Jenna was like, you want to go podcast?
I literally
and
asked her if she
room.
wanted to go podcast, and she sprinted up here.
Yeah.
Because she likes sitting on that bed in that corner in that spot. So I think she missed the podcast.
God, she looks so funny when she curls up in that bed. She just looks so small.
She does look small.
You look small. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, small girl. Just us cooing at our dog off mic for an hour.
Sick podcast. My dude.
I know. It's 2020, bud.
When I saw the, because it happens on the East Coast first and
The ball drop?
Singapore and
Yeah.
you see it before it's like happening and it says like happy 2020 and it just like hit me for a second. I was like, what a weird futuristic number that is.
It's a weird futuristic number. It doesn't feel quite real when you think about the numbers of it. Also, I saw something that said we're closer to 2050 than 1990.
Oh no.
Which is fucked up.
Oh no.
That's very scary. 2050.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But from now on, it's like every number past 2021, that's a futuristic number. 2022, that's a futuristic number. 2023, that's a futuristic number. Hold on, I'm not done. 2024, that's a futuristic number. 2025, do you know what that is?
The year that
It's
there
a
will be
futuristic number. 2026.
2025 is the year that hopefully we'll get some nice competitive self-driving vehicles on the market for the non-luxury car market.
Have you talked about your plan for cars?
I don't know. I feel like I have.
Oh, maybe you have. Maybe we're just getting old and repeating ourselves like your parents do.
If I haven't, just in case, or you haven't heard it, I like to shout it from a rooftop that I'm not buying another vehicle that I have to drive. The next vehicle that I buy will be a car that drives me, but I'm not interested in a Tesla or any type of luxury car. I want like a self-driving, fully automated minivan that I can gut out and fit all my dogs in.
Don't gut it out.
Gut it out, fill the back with carpet, sit back there with my dogs, and have it drive me around.
I mean, that sounds nice. You think 2025 is the year that's going to happen?
2025, I feel like, is when you might see like a Honda self-driving technology. That, mind you, obviously, that's still the kind where you need to sit in the driver's seat. And
Yeah, but you're talking about full-on Uber self-driving. Like you get in the back seat and that fucker drives you around.
Well, so I still think that even with it's like a Tesla.
Yeah.
Like you can't sit in the back seat of your Tesla with no one in the driver's seat and have it drive you.
Yeah, it won't work.
Yeah, I think that that's possible, but like not right now. We still need.
Yeah.
You still need to operate it.
Yeah.
But 2025, I think, is when you'll see a competitive marketplace for vehicles that aren't
Teslas.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I do know like Jaguar and like, Mercedes Benz and that kind of stuff are making self-driving.
Yeah, the luxury cars are doing it first.
Technology.
Yeah.
So that you could buy instead of just having your option be a Tesla, you could buy a Mercedes that has self-driving technology.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's really surprising to anyone that the future is definitely going to be self-driving at this point, right? Like,
Or electric.
but mostly self-driving. I think, what I think is going to happen is like as more cars start to develop self-driving tech, and as more of that is implemented to cars that are actually on the road, we're going to see a huge decrease in accidents. I think that's what's going to happen, and that's going to be sort of the turning point to where people are like, okay, this is the direction we should go.
You never know.
No, that's what I think, though.
I don't care about that. I only care because I don't want to drive myself.
Well, of course
I don't
not.
care about anything. I mean, I obviously would love fewer accidents, don't get me wrong. But like my reasoning is, why would I pay my money to drive myself around?
Because driving is
I
fun.
want to pay my money so it drives me.
I mean, I get that.
Isn't that like a dad joke? Like, oh, how much money did you pay for that car? It better drive you. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, I've definitely heard my dad tell me that joke.
Yeah, my car is going to drive me. It is.
Who's laughing now, Dad?
Yeah, and it's a minivan full of dogs.
Oh God.
My car, by the way, I bought in 2012, and it's been sitting dead in the garage. I don't want to talk about it. It's because I don't drive it.
So dead.
I don't drive it.
It's the deadest car I've ever
I don't
seen.
drive it because I'm angry at it. I'm resentful at it.
Why? What did it do wrong? How did it wrong you?
It didn't. I made it up in my head.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
It was like, a big
So it's all
purchase for me.
misdirected.
I was really excited.
Okay.
I felt like a real adult,
Yeah.
And I just don't drive it. So I keep letting it die.
Well, you have a pretty cool boyfriend who drives around in his cool Jeep, so
Yeah,
you
and
don't need to drive it.
I ask him to drive me everywhere, mostly because I have nowhere to go.
The gym and the store.
The gym and the grocery store, which we do go to every single day, pretty much. So, I mean, it's not that I never leave my house, but I'm just not driving. You are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I could buy a car that has a Julien built in,
Got it. Okay. Well, however self-driving this car may be, it's not going to have the charm or the good looks of a Julien. So just warning you for that.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, it's it.
Okay. Yeah.
I just like, why would I take my money in the years 20 to 2025?
I don't think you're wrong.
I want like a sick, what is the, like Honda minivan called?
Honda Pilot.
Yeah, I want like a dope Pilot that drives me.
Is it a Pilot?
I don't know.
I just made that up. So I don't think you're wrong. I think if you guys have a cool boyfriend who drives you around for the time being, or if you Uber, or if you take public transpo, you wait a little bit, and I think see what Jenna does at 2025, and then maybe use that as your, I don't know.
I have a very unique circumstance that allows me to wait 5 years to just be like, no,
well, I mean,
no.
I do think that is true, but also I think you don't, in that people always are kind of like planning out when they're going to get their next car or when they're going to save up, and so I think thinking about it in that respect is something that people could relate to.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I bought my car, I bought it to have it for at least 10 years. So it's probably 8 years?
Yeah, it's been 8 years old.
So in, another 2 years, I would be ready to start considering buying another car. So I'm like, well,
or at least selling that one.
If I could stretch that out another couple of years, guess what year it is?
2025.
2025. The time when I've theoretically proposed that we may have a competitive market.
2025, we're going to be...
Based on no research whatsoever.
That's not true. You've looked it up.
Maybe a little bit, but not a lot. And it's also no guarantee.
Nothing you say is based on no research. You research things without even
Don't expose me like this.
2025, we're going to be sitting here levitating on the podcast. It's going to be so futuristic. We're going to get rid of these chairs and we're just going to be floating. Like that. You see what I did? That's how we're going to be floating. Podcast from your car. What do you think about that?
Carcast.
Carcast, but we don't have to drive.
Yeah,
we'll do all
someone still has to
Hold on, put your hand. We're going to... No one has to drive. We'll rig up cameras. We'll do all the podcasts from your car. We'll go on a worldwide tour in your car. Podcasting on the road.
Someone still has
outside
to
of
sit
every major city.
in the driver's seat, Julie.
Not in 2025. Not in 2025.
You can't just
No, it's an app on your phone in 2025. Actually, it's implanted in your brain. Black Mirror. Okay, if you found your perfect Honda, beautiful minivan that drove itself, great safety rating, literally no strings attached except for one string.
What's the string?
You had to implement the car keys into your brain.
Absolutely not.
And it's free.
Absolutely not. No way.
How about this?
Absolutely no way.
Not in your brain, in your wrist.
Nope. Not into it. I'm not into it.
So the car keys can't live inside you.
No.
But it's tiny. It's a microchip.
No. Even if we had the microchip technology for people now, we just spent all that time going to the DMV getting our real IDs or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you need them to fly eventually.
What a nightmare.
If they gave you the option to put a chip in you the way that they've always theorized,
Yeah.
or here, let me... No. I will wait until the government tells me I have to do it.
Yeah.
I do not want it in my body. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's
my personal preference for my body.
I echo that statement. I will also not be putting government property inside my body.
Boy.
But also, you really were one of the last people I knew to give into the Face ID thing. You really didn't want to do that.
Well, I'm happy to report that it doesn't ever fucking recognize me. So get absolutely wrecked.
I just love how you're like, no, if I do Face ID, the government's gonna know what I look. Bitch, Snapchat has known exactly.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yes, in some respect, you did say that. You didn't want your facial recognition being in a database.
Yeah, I wasn't, Julien.
But Snapchat's been doing that for years.
What do you say? I'm like on the internet constantly. Like if the government wants to know what I look like personally, there's enough information that exists on the internet from Snapchat, from everything.
No,
it wasn't that. I just don't want my phone looking at my face and recognizing my face constantly. I just don't want it.
It's facial mapping. It's already.
I never said that I don't want my face in a database of government information, as if somebody wanted my facial technology is not already there.
You might have said it. It's okay.
No, I didn't, Julien. That wasn't my reasoning.
It's okay.
Ooh, no, you're making me mad. No.
Why are you getting mad? You were hesitant to put on Face ID on your phone because you didn't want the phone to recognize your face.
Yes.
That's what I said. Hello?
No, you were like as if Snapchat hasn't already existed.
It's true.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I had no problem using Snapchat because it's fucking fun. But we all knew that technology was getting used.
Okay.
They were using that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But isn't that the whole thing, like having a Google Home and an Alexa? Didn't they already use one in like a criminal trial?
Yes, they did.
They're all over the house.
Well, we now have one that has a camera on it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not fun. Wait, what is the name of that one? The Alexa, what is it called?
I don't know, Big Daddy.
We have the Amazon Big Daddy, which is the Alexa with a screen and a camera on it. We should cover that camera.
Okay, Julien.
So they can't get an extra angle when I'm doing my cooking videos. Okay, fair enough. All right, fair enough. You understood the facial recognition software was already out there.
Absolutely.
All right, fine.
So does everyone. Which is
Okay.
why everyone's like the whole FBI man meme. It's like true but not true, but like it's just a joke because it's like we've all sort of.
Boot her up. I want to see if it recognizes you. Just. Did it work?
Look, it's locked.
No, it's unlocked. That's what the unlock logo is for. Then you just swipe up.
Oh, shit.
Wait, have you been doing it wrong? Oh my God. So you have to swipe. You have to swipe when the lock turns to an unlock and it stays on the home screen.
That means it recognized me?
Yes.
Oh, no, but it gives me the touchpad a lot.
Okay.
Here, let me take my glasses off. It was already unlocked. Hold on. Shit.
It's working perfectly.
No, it's not. I'm telling you, it gives me the number pad all the time.
You know you can program multiple faces into one phone, so I could unlock your phone with my face.
Boy, do not come near my phone. No. You know what? Is that when you like help me set this up, I probably look just like this because I look like this all the time. If I have makeup on, it probably is when it doesn't. It like regularly doesn't recognize me.
Yeah, I think that was a big like thing on YouTube. Like as soon as facial recognition, they did the makeup look versus their regular look, right?
Yeah.
I just look the same.
Does yours recognize you all the time?
Every time. Look at that.
Yeah, but you always look the same.
What the heck is that even supposed to mean? Rude? No, here's how my face differs from time to time. My hair will be completely messy. My glasses will be on and or off. My facial hair will change a little bit. Like these are all things that don't really affect a facial recognition algorithm. I don't think, if you even want to call it an algorithm. I don't even know what it's called.
I do some heavy face shape and contour.
Yeah, I don't.
I do.
I just let it all hang out, baby. Marble, what do you got planned for this year? You gonna do some big things? Huh?
I just want my self-driving minivan without the keys implanted into my brain, which was your original question.
All right, so no keys implanted into your brain. That's fine. What if the government knocked on our front door and was like, you got to put this in your brain?
No, I don't want to.
That's when we're living in Black Mirror times. Oh my God, 2020. We're in Black Mirror times now. Oh, I got to go. I'm scared.
Okay.
Well, I hope you guys had a good New Year. I hope you guys are feeling refreshed and back to your routines. And I hope whatever resolutions or goals you have for this year happen for you. And I'm excited for this year. I think there's a lot on the horizon to be excited about. And what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And 2020, I don't know. It's just a weird fucking number. I can't even understand that that's the year we're living in.
It's like a very science fiction novel.
It's a sci-fi number. Yeah. I don't know. Well, in 2020, if you guys have any ideas for the podcast, only for this year, we'll take your ideas. We've never done it before, and we'll never do it again. But let us know if you have ideas for the podcast this year only, and we'll try to make them happen.
I screenshot some like over the break because I was a little bit on the internet, but like not really. But I saw one the other day that I was like, "Oh, we doing that one?"
Oh yeah,
but I forget what it was.
Thank God for screenshots.
Oh, this one. Someone, Dull Becky on Twitter said, "I will literally buy this and send it to you guys if you play it on the podcast. I need to hear Julien bullshitting all of these. It's a game called What's the Plot? A party game for people who like to talk shit. How it works."
Sounds good.
You take a prompt card. Tell us your here's our examples. Tell us your superhero origin story. Tell us about why you are not welcome in Canada anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about the time you had to say goodbye to your imaginary friend.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about the time your mom told you she couldn't cope with your furry addiction any longer.
Yeah, no,
you know who else would be incredible at that?
Jeff.
We
should have him back to do that one. That is funny.
You know who else would be good at that? Chris Melberger.
He is good at that. They're good on the spot. They make it happen on
Jeff
the spot.
would make some really like intricate crafted story, some very strongly developed characters, and Chris would just tell us like a very funny joke.
Yeah.
I love our friends.
I love our friends too. We got good friends.
We
also have a podcast that we were supposed to do on the last one, but we ran out of time, and it's an idea that we came up with, the jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yes, that we got that one in the bank too. You know, we're cooking, baby. We got all these ideas.
Are you pleased with yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, sick. Tight.
Do you know what that was?
No.
Hold on. Do you know?
What was
that? Was me unlocking. I'm the phone. I recognize you. It's like instant. It recognizes your face so fast.
I don't know why it's doing it so good right now. I'm telling you, like I'll just be sitting at my desk and I'll look at it and it just like it gives me my number pad every time.
I'm sorry, but
it's just doing it to spite me.
It just made me laugh so hard thinking about you picking up your phone and waiting for it to like actually swipe itself up when you need to swipe.
I didn't realize that little unlock symbol meant that it was unlocked.
Yeah, that means usually that's...
Yeah, but I don't just sit there and go like this and not swipe up.
I know, but I'm imagining you on your own.
Being like, Julien, my phone won't work.
Just staring at your
I can't open it. How do I open it?
How do I turn it on? Okay, well...
You're toxic.
I'm toxic. I am. You're right about that. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you guys next week on the podcast. We're going to be live on Twitch this week doing stuff. I think we're going to start Detroit this week.
Ooh.
Detroit Become Human. We're going to start that on PC this week. We're going to probably do like a stream a week of Detroit where we play a handful of hours together. So get excited about that and your laugh. And we'll tweet on the Jenna Julien account when we're live with Detroit because I know a lot of you guys have been asking about it. But happy 2020. We love all of you very much. And thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.
Bye.